shoot. Let's see. I'm 23 years old. I was a heroin addict. I'm still an addict, but I'm recovering now. And
16 rolls around, he quits every sport. He was a pitcher. He was a left-handed pitcher. He was first baseman. Nothing got past him. Everything he did, in every sport that he did, he excelled at it. I mean, never realizing that he was getting into, marijuana, into drinking, and, not wanting to get out of bed. And it was an embarrassment. It was an embarrassment for me. Like, this isn't the kind of thing that my athlete, perfect child would ever do in his life. That doesn't happen to me, but it did, and it can happen to anybody. I didn't want to remember how awesome Zach was, because if I lost him, I didn't want to think about how awesome he was. I just wanted to think about how bad he was at the moment, because it was so hard remembering how cute and neat and just what a neat kid he was, and I was missing about $750. And I couldn't believe that I had lost my job and that my son had stole from me. That was the lowest point. I had a notepad that I had 100 numbers on, and not one of those people could help me. We don't take that insurance, but we will do a detox program. And I said, okay, how much is a detox program? $4,400 for 5 days. And I said, then that's the day that I finally broke down, and I was crying to this lady on the phone. I've been on the phone with her probably for 30 minutes. And I said, do I have to be wealthy to get my son off heroin? And she said, Michelle, I'm sorry, but you probably do. Here's a number you can call. They'll help you. No, nobody. I've never ever seen anything like all the heroin that's out there, and nobody can help you. I've never seen anything like it. Give up. The next morning at 7 o'clock, my sister texted me a number. It was Heroin Hope Line. It was an 800 number. Immediately I called. Somebody answered the phone. It could be 2 days before somebody calls you back. I hung up the phone thinking, okay, this is just another runaround. This is just another thing that's not going to be accomplished. 2 hours later, Lindsay called me. And I said, I've been trying for 1 month. Lindsay, today is 1 month. And she said, I will get you help. She said, do you trust me? And I said, absolutely. She said, I will get you help. She's the first person that even talked to me with any hope whatsoever. I mean, there was no hope. I was running out of hope. And she was like, oh no, we got this. She called me 2-3 times a day. Monday, he got into treatment, and that was 130 days ago today.
A lot of people that I come in contact with, they don't have insurance. They're homeless. We've helped many people get insurance. We get them housing, some sober living. We can get them into inpatient treatment, into family doctors. A lot of people haven't seen family doctors in years. So it's kind of like the holistic approach of getting the whole body taken care of, because that's important. You can't just take care of the addiction. There's many parts to it that people don't think about.
Yeah. And she said, okay, I've been on the phone all day. I wait for a call back. She was adamant. She said, okay, I finally got somebody to call me back. Meet me at the Westchester Modern Psychiatry Wellness. And she went over there, and because she told them, she said, I'm coming over here on Friday. I'm bringing Zach and his mother. And if I have to picket your parking lot to get an appointment, that's exactly what I will do. Well, the administrator, it wasn't just a person that does the assessments, it was the administrator of the whole entire office, like a bigwig, that did his assessment. I said, well, she wasn't kidding. I mean, they knew too. She marched right in there, and I said, well, boy, she's a little thing, Zach, boy, she's got some power around here.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically like, you switch places with, someone else inside you, and you're not the same anymore. And, after about a week and a half or so of being clean, I became myself again, and I didn't even remember what it felt like. It was pretty crazy, actually.
There is hope. It is possible to survive heroin. My son's living proof. It is possible, but you can't do it by yourself. And Lindsay's one of the reasons he's alive. She's the biggest reason. Because if it hadn't been for her helping me, my son would be dead. So funny, people meet him and they're like, that is like one of the nicest kids I have ever met. Because he's always real big on shaking hands. And first time he met Lindsay, he hugged her after he met her, for 15 minutes. That's just who he is. That's always been who he is. And I said something to somebody the other day. I said, he's the best young man that I never knew until now. And, you know, I knew that this was the person I raised. He just got lost for a while. But this was the person I raised. This polite, nice, kind, genuine, amazing person. That's who I raised. And heroin took that away from me for a while. But he's back.